The overall markets pulled back and we had a Tesla pop. That was the moral of the story in here. We're trading at 475. That is currently right where our upper trend line here in this overall structure is trading at. So that is going to be a key for us tomorrow to see if we're going to hold this and keep that as our support, or are we going to go back down into this structure and that is going to become our resistance once more. We had a nice little $20 high to low in here if you're looking at the pre-market, because we were trading in that 460 range early this morning, especially at that 4 o'clock time frame. And then as we reached midday in here, we had a high in here of 481.77. So a nice little $20 low to high in here overall for Tesla. Although we did end up pulling back in here, especially as we hit 4 o'clock, and then in after hours, we're now trading at that 473 handle. But overall, nice strong move, especially with the markets doing what they did. So you had the markets basically opening at 485. They're ending what, 480, 481 right now. And while Tesla just basically had a $20 move to the upside in here. So going forward, obviously, we mentioned before that 475 is going to either be our immediate support or resistance. Let's say it's our support. Then our next support below there, you're looking down here right around that 465 area. And then anything below there, it is going to be nothing until you get to this 440 range. To the upside, obviously, if this does hold and it is our support and we confirm this as our major support, this 475, then we're looking at 481.77, which was our highs in here today for our next resistance. And then anything above there, nice whole numbers, working our way up until we get to that $500 range. And we're going to let this chart kind of dictate to us what the resistance is going to be in between here and there. But we're going to basically be focusing on nice whole numbers, working our way up there. Now, as far as our volatility goes, your IB ranking here has shrunk down to 10 today, and you have right around, I would say, a $20 expected move being priced in by this Friday, next Friday, right around a $30 expected move. And if you go all the way out to January, it looks like everybody's pricing in right around a $40 expected move in here. So we're going to see, actually, I'm sorry, $54 expected move for January. So we're going to see what happens between now and this closing candle in here, or I guess where we close this candle at the end of the week. And we're going to see if we are going to establish, hey, this is a confirmed breakout in here above that 475, or are we going to kind of come back down in here on the weekly chart? Obviously, this is the weekly chart, so the other charts might tell you something otherwise, but overall, long term, we're going to see if we can get a confirmation tomorrow of this overall breakout here to the upside and see if we can start working our way up into those 480s again, and then eventually into that $500 range. All right, guys, if you like this video, make sure to check us out on all of our social media. We also have a Discord service if you are interested, and you can find all of our socials in the description below.